Years of hard work to get to this week, high school graduation week.
Yes, but for one student, one moment changed everything. Jake Carlson's plan didn't go according to plan, and he was this close to graduation thinking about dropping out.
I like the reflection in the water. It's like kind of a mirror of the sun.
Northway Park in Anchorage is a great escape for Jake Carlson.
I spend a lot of time here.
But even here, he can't get away from everything.
These past 4 years have kind of been hard, you know, how grief is and all that, without one parent. And then losing another on top of that. That's my sister and her family and our parents.
Jake's mother, Lynn, died after a long illness when he was just 13. 4 years later, just last May, his dad, Jens, died. It was sudden. He wasn't sick at all.
But grief isn't an easy thing at all. It sucks. I would not wish it on anyone, no matter how much I hate them.
Now, Jake was set to take finals as a junior at a local public high school just one day after his dad died. He didn't take them. He was around family.
It's tough, but we're trying to do everything that our dad would want us to do.
He says he was told he would need to enroll as a junior again to make things up.
I pushed him a lot.
He thought about scrapping high school altogether and just dropping out.
That was a very low point.
Testing one specific student.
Well, that's when the King Career Center and Save High School came to his rescue.
What did you think about your Save High experience?
I loved it. I loved all of it.
Save is a no-frills, no-fooling around, fully accredited ASD alternative high school. It allows students to make up credits.
If Jake's not doing what he needs to do, then we talk with him. And if Jake's still not doing what he needs to do, then we say, Jake, you know, you're fired.
Yeah,
You're
that's how it is.
Following students got hired at the hiring event.
While KCC fulfills a SAVE requirement of career training.
It'll be the result of a moose attack.
A moose attack.
You're going to have a laceration on your head. If you forget the other ones, it's fine.
Jake gets hands-on experience to help with his passion.
Just play dead.
Firefighting rescue.
Just lay down.
Yeah, you're a trauma patient.
All right.
He does have a strong carotid pulse. Patient does not verbally respond. Breathing is 8 and shallow.
And there's a real connection here.
All unconscious patients, they get an adjunct.
That works for Jake.
Because I was a failing student. I was not doing well in my life, and I had a lot of home troubles. So this is testing for the state EMT certification.
Rebecca Giacalone, Jake's EMT fire instructor,
Watch his arm.
took care of a sick parent as a teen. She stopped going to class and was on her way to dropping out. Well, guess where she went to school?
And I came to KCC, and I took every class I could. And I loved it here, and it became home. And I graduated because of KCC. I survived because of KCC.
She not only expects Jake to survive, but to thrive.
Are you conscious, sir?
I can't wait, honestly. I'm going to see him somewhere. And whether it's saving my life or writing something to running for an office, I don't know what it is going to be, but Jake's going to do something great.
He already has.
I don't really like to give up.
He made it. He's done enough to get his high school diploma.
And ever since I started school, it's been a lot brighter. I guess, but good things come after bad things, so life always prevails somehow.
That's tough. His mom and dad aren't around to see him graduate. But he'd surely be proud to know he is a success and not another statistic. Congratulations, Jake, and he plans to graduate with the SAVE class this Friday. Now, because he's getting that diploma, he can expect to earn $400,000 more over a lifetime compared to someone who dropped out. And to read a lot more about Jake and his plans after high school, head over to KTVA.com and look for the Facing Graduation caption. And Jan Milet now joins us to talk more about this. She is with the United Way of Anchorage. And I guess the first thing that I took away from this was that, you know, one moment can have such a huge impact. As far as people dropping out, one thing happening, how does that impact the whole situation?
Well, that can be somewhat common, that's all it takes for a student to fall behind and then for that to snowball and have a longer impact, longer effect. And it could be a large event like the loss of parents or teen pregnancy or losing your home. But for teens, it can also be, something that adults might think is smaller. They don't have quite the perspective sometimes that we do, and even a smaller event could be something that shakes their world enough that it can throw them off and that can take a while to catch up or to get back to.
And where do we stand right now across the state as far as graduation rate?
Statewide, it's about 75%. Here in Anchorage, we're at 80% in this school district. And our goal is to reach 90% by the year 2020 here in Anchorage, and that's also really a national target as well.
Do you think we're on track to do that? How are we doing?
We are. We have a lot of work to do in some areas. Although 80% here in the school district, there is about a 20 percentage point gap between low-income students and students who are not low-income or economically disadvantaged. And then when you look at the data broken down by race and ethnicity, there's also about a 30-point spread there. So there are some areas where we have a lot of work to do. Situations like Jake's where a sister, a teacher, a caring adult stepped in, provided support, told him that they believed in him, that he could do it. We're seeing that that's making a really big impact in a child's life. So we're on the road to success, I think, though.
Okay, and what's being done, I guess, throughout the state to boost that number, to keep going in the right direction?
Well, the school district, I know in Anchorage here, has done a lot to really individualize and tailor the supports that students are getting. So really trying to see for each child what it's going to take if they are at risk, if they're struggling, falling behind. And then community partnerships like 90% by 2020, which I work on as part of the United Way staff, are really pulling together businesses, community organizations, educators, people from across the community to see what we can do in these out-of-school spaces that's going to make a difference and an impact in school time. One of the things going on right now is a community grad blitz, which I know your team has taken part in, but a way for the community to step up and say, congratulations to the class of 2016, we believe in you, and that we hold up graduation as a big deal, and it's something to really celebrate throughout the community.
Okay, well, it's good to hear a lot going on because we know this is a problem, and this is why we took a look at it, and we just hope we keep moving in the right direction, and it sounds like we're kind of going there.
We are.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Jan Milet, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your time. Thanks for
so
coming
much.
in.